When it comes to social media images, our life would be so much easier if all of the platforms were universal, but they're not. So before you head out to shoot some photos of your new listing for your social media platforms, let's take a few minutes and investigate some tips and tricks. The first thing I would say to you is you have to think about the shape. Are you shooting for Facebook or Instagram? Some platforms present horizontal, some platforms present vertical. So before you commission your photographer, make sure they know what platforms you intend to post to. The next thing I would say to you is if you're using your smartphone or your phone for shooting your photos, then you want to check to make sure your photos display really well on larger screens like a tablet or a notebook or a desktop even. So before you do your posting, let's check it out on some of the other screens to make sure it looks as good on your phone as it does on the desktop and vice versa. I would also go on to say that it's important to think about editing. Now, Instagram has a really great app built right in that will help you with cropping and filtering and even color correcting. My suggestion is shoot your photos with Instagram, make all of your editing adjustments there, then save them to your phone, then post them to your next site. That way your pictures are going to look amazing. Now, in terms of stock photography, sometimes we have a message, sometimes we have the words, sometimes we know what we want to say to people. But if you really want to make the impact, it's the picture behind the words that gets everyone's attention. So one of the sites you may want to check out is pexels.com. They have lots of great stock photography, and it's free in most cases to really make sure your messages cut through the clutter and people hear, or should I say see, what it is you're saying. Text matters as well. So think of it this way. We've got this great listing, we've got great photography, but the text to go along with it in terms of social media is important because it's the hashtags, for instance, that make it easy for someone to find this listing. It's also really good to make sure that you put the address or the location down. You know, a lot of times somebody might even be out for a walk and see your for sale sign. They take out their smartphone instead of taking the feature sheet out of the message box because nobody wants to carry that home with them, fold it up and put it in their pocket. Today, we're just going to use our smartphone or our phone to do it. Type in the address and your listing should show up in multiple locations when somebody's doing a search.